Hello, I am Fjallsback and I'm gonna try out Urban Empire, where we are in charge of a city. Right, and I guess we'll just dive into a new game here. I have watched a couple of videos of someone else playing this, but that's about it. I haven't tried it or anything. New campaign, new scenario. I guess we'll go new campaign, I guess. Right, so we have to choose a family. And I really like the look of this weapon crest heraldry here. Really like that. Look at that. This is quite grey and dull. Green and dull. This one's looking quite nice as well. But just because this one looks awesome, I'll take it. Can I change names here, someone? What does this mean? Von Filzens. The Von Filzens are landed gentry aristocrats with a strong military tradition and a hardline conservative stance. The Grand Manor has steadfastly overlooked the same estate, surrounded by their fields and forests since the early 14th century, despite the land belonging to 3 different countries throughout the years. Since Von Filzens are traditionalists, they believe in the social hierarchy and the people's need for stability in a changing world. Alright, that sounds a bit of a challenge actually. Well, let's go with that. Era 1, Industrial Revolution. This is like military generals all the way through here. So we're cruel, Luddite, and Emperor's nominee. Alright. A cruel aristocrat, Gilbert von Filzen, puts empire and power before everything. His strict upbringing in the military nobility has left him emotionally repressed. While respected, he does not tolerate incompetence and deals ruthlessly with insubordination. Gerbert is a loyal man who believes the Emperor has a God-given right to rule. He will protect the realm and no one will stand in his way. Not really my kind of fellow. But just because I like this logo, I guess we will go with him. Location, mountain and lakes and stuff. Same here. I have no idea. The Cauldron and the Rimini of Svarelia. Located on the big plains of the Svarelian coast, this location provides new cities plenty of room to grow. Covered in thick forest, the land offers a new mayor endless possibilities to develop the jewel into Svarelian's crown jewel. Alright. And we have the tutorial going, I guess. These are the same buttons. Let's start the campaign. This is actually my very first time playing this, my own version of this particular game. So I'm not entirely sure what is happening next here, other than we have a black screen obviously. Alright, obedience to lawful authority is the very foundation of life. With it comes stable, prosperous society. Gilbert von Filzen. Okay, so that's us saying that. Right, looking all military and noble and such. Come on, get this loading done. Okay, welcome to Gilbert von Filzen. Kaiserhafen. The name of the city? Yeah, I'll change that to, I don't know. Alturiel. You are Gilbert von Filzen, 24th Margrave of Filzen, loyal subject of the Emperor, His Imperial Highness Francis II of Austria. He appointed you to build a new city to connect Vienna to the Adriatic. You are granted 500,000 thalers to set the foundation of the new city. Alright. Camera. Basic, move your camera to either hold down the right mouse button and move the cursor. Okay, that's fine. To rotate, tilt the camera, hold down the middle mouse button. Now. Create the first district. Get started by building our districts. Cities are made up of smaller parts called districts. All residents, companies and municipal services reside within a district. Districts also have infrastructures and different zoning. They are the basic components from which you influence your city. Let's create your first district. Right, so create district button. Draw an area. I want to have a look at land. So the road going down this way. I think this is the border we can go within. Alright, that's actually quite a large amount of land here. Where we want to go to, next to the coast, I imagine. So, draw it from, say, here. Ah, okay, so something like this. Add a corner with right click. Right click to move, left click to drag. Okay, I don't like this shape at all. This trick is illegal. Add the corner with right click. Alright. Something like this. Confirm land plan, default grid. Confirm. Create the first district. This is where you add your services to the district. At the moment there's only one service available, the City Hall. That is the heart of the city. Decisions making and provinces based on services needed by citizens. Later in the game you'll all not only have a variety of services to build, but also infrastructure, zoning, options and density choices for the districts. Click on City Hall and place it in district by clicking on the desired location. Right, and I think I want to go say something like this maybe. I think we want you to be here. There we go. Continue to confirmation. Confirm. Click propose district. Create the first district. Now you can give the district name of your choice or keep the suggested one. Later you will establish the city council. You can propose that this be paid from the city money. As this is your first district, you should use the money from the emperor has given you and therefore only use the personal fund option available. Alright, and it's called Aldenborough. Okay, I guess we're using personal funds. Go to Progress Cloud View, which is this button here. Or this is the tech tree basically, right? Yeah, this is the Progress Cloud. This is where you can see all of your inventions. Researching invention unlocks new municipal services, infrastructure, edicts and business areas, gameplay features, etc. Next to an invention's name, you can see the price of its brain power. Inventions are not unlocked immediately, but are researched gradually over time. Yep, this is all fine. I understand this. Choose an invention. Safety, authorities, thermodynamics, telegraph, or gas infrastructure. I don't know. Thermodynamics seems most interesting here, I guess. Go back to the city screen. That's this button here. Time control. Alright, new citizens are settling in. You have some time to look at other things. First, let's learn how to change the time. For now, choose the standstill. Go ahead and unpause it. You can increase the speed with a left click and decrease it with a right click. Try these two and observe. speed here. Yeah. And usually in these games, spacebar, yeah, that seems to work as well. So February 1820. So we have numbers here. This is party support, prestige, brain power, personal funds, and city money. I see. And here we have mayor info. Sanguine, cruel, Luddite. You believe that the slower the change, the happier the society. I see. You are an evil sadist who takes pleasure in others' suffering. Really? I see. Okay, and this book here, logbook. Okay, so these are victory conditions of some sort. Advisor log. I see. Log, message log, alright. Okay, so we're going up speed until the game says we should do something else. Mayor's cruelty, there's a button here. Modify the district. Now that some citizens have found a new home for a city, it's time to add some more services. As time passes, you'll need to improve, balance, and add more services to existing districts. You will also gain new options to help you to do so. As much needed school is to be built, so let's get familiar on how to add services to existing districts. To get there, you need to click on the name banner on the top of the existing district. Alright, so Aldborough. Click on modify district. Yep. Modify. Services are the heart of running a successful city. You notice that I've unlocked a view at the top of the screen that shows how satisfied your citizens are on average with their basic needs. Citizens' happiness affects how they vote and how well the economy does. The top panel lets you find the general view quickly, regardless of how many different districts or citizens you have. Buy a basic school by selecting it from the menu on the right. Grammar school. Place it somewhere. Seems simple enough. This is going to be a nice location, prime location, I guess. So let's do that. Finalize construction and propose the thingy. Use personal funds. You can get more detailed information about this particular wheel of life value by clicking on it. This shows how many sources you have for a particular wheel of life value as well as demand. Click on it now. So city happiness. Okay, demand is 11. Provided 6. I see. Alright. There is a thing down here, Mayor's Cruelty. A local newspaper just nominated you as the cruelest mayor in Sverelia. How do you feel about it? Angry, have the newspaper editor sent to prison. We can't do that one apparently, or ashamed. Well, I guess our character, he would be angry. Mayor's Cruelty, the editor was imprisoned, dying a month later in mysterious circumstances, and no paper has dared to write anything negative about you since. The city's intellectia now is afraid of you, which of course was your aim. So, bonus to security device, middle class -2 points towards cruel. Alright. So we start the clock again and maybe speed it up to speed 2 for instance. And I see here there's the number of population, right? Yeah. Time to raise more money for the city. The bottom left panel brings you to one of the game's main views. Even though you are the mayor and most important decision maker in the city, you are not alone. You can't run around spending money and raising taxes at will. To get things done, you need to have support in the city council, which can either approve or reject common proposals. As there's still much to learn, let's head to the city council. That is this button here, apparently. Yep. This is the city council. Here you can change the tax rate, funding levels, propose different types of edicts, and of course affect political decision making. After most decisions you will make, there will be a few council votes, and you'll be wanting to influence how your fellow council members vote. Let's have a look at the parties to understand things better. Go to the party view. Where are you pointing me? You're pointing me down here. City Council. This is a view to let you know everything you need to know about the different political parties. There are two particularly important things. Goodwill, which is both indicator of your relationship with the party and your political capital with them. Political compass, which dictates how they will vote on different issues. In principle, the left-wing parties tend to like higher taxation and support public services, whereas right-wing parties lean towards low taxes at the expense of services provided for the citizens. Liberals and conservatives have opposing views on society's traditions and freedoms. Let's see this in action by raising taxes. Okay, that's this bottom here, taxing, and propose taxing. And edit taxing. %, and slide this upwards to say 15 and 15. And say propose. Okay, so these are here. Okay. Vote. City councils, two things are of importance here. The three numbers represent individual council members and their opinion on the vote. Icons on the slide bar represents the party's opinion. The further towards any of the extremes the icon is, the stronger the party's opinion is. Yep, I remember this. Key thing to realize is the difference between two last-minute appeals are less effective than those made early on because some council members have already made up their minds and thus hard to convince. Let's appeal to an opponent party, make sure the tax raise goes through. So appeal parties, choose an appeal method, plead, demand, threat, or demand I guess. You want to make the Physiocratic Party councillor feel that they will have an obligation. The future of our city depends on your choice. Demanding support, so that. I think we can click on another party here. Say these guys. Decision gives it better tomorrow. Alright. Do I have a number on how many people are in here? Council members 26, you have 7, and you have 28. Okay. Back to the city screen. Okay, my mouse is now being annoying. There you go. Data view. While we wait for the city's council, it's a good time to check the data view where you can get all the information you'd possibly want. Remember to come back once in a while. Data view, alright. These are basically ledger of all sorts of things. Good to know. Good to know. This is a pop-up of some sort, thermodynamics. Your city's administration needs to make a decision about the interior design of the forthcoming railway station. Static, Imperial, or Swarelian. I guess it's going to be Imperial. Goodwill measure how much party like you and can be used as political currency. The Secocratic Party gains +3 goodwill for us. I see. Alright, interesting. Let's get to this vote. Secocratic Party appeal to the Free Democratic Party. Vote modifies. Okay. Preparations for the vote have been completed. The City Council can now vote on the proposal. You can still appeal to the parties if you want to, but the game will remain paused until voting is finished. Proceed to the City Council for the vote. That's here. And begin voting. And there are 22 nays and 39 yeas, so vote has passed. Alright, and exit. Guess we're heading back this way. Raise funding. In addition to constructing more municipal buildings, there is another way to provide better municipal services to our citizens. Funding. We can improve the amount of Wheel of Life values on our municipal services by providing direct bigger part of income to them. Changes to the funding are made through the City Council. Go there now. City Council is here. Go to the funding view. That's this one here. And here, adjust funding. Click on a building and propose funding. Oh, we only have the grammar school, so we'll have to click on that one. Manage funding, changes the funding will change the municipal thing. Is that these buttons? It is these buttons. Okay. And then propose funding, yep. And okay. Vote on funding. Seems to be in favor mostly. Alright. And this is back to the city. It is indeed. Alright. And I will actually take a break here. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again soon.